Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. We're due for another random last run. We held it together. I mean, it didn't really blow the doors off, but that's kind of what I needed after this, topsy-turvy ride. Seller 1 as Kane. We got some NGR7. And then Michael Louise Jordan Jackson. Which would be both the king of pop and the king of the round ball. Is that, people still call basketball round ball? Did they ever? Ooh, yeah. I had to think about it because, like, there's been times when I picked up the body and been like, oh, I don't want this HP, it makes my life worse. But I guess, literally on the second room, being Kane but having 2.5 times his starting HP. And yeah, I'm showing off by doing the very slightest amount of mental arithmetic there, so fucking sue me. It's a net good thing. Why would I want to have less HP at this point? Hopefully we can get a Joker card and trade all of it away for a deal with the devil right now. Probably unlikely, though. I am hoping that we have kind of like a traditional deal with the devil run. We got a little deal with the angel action on the last run, but it was boring, Mom. It just wasn't that much fun because we ended up in both of our angel rooms. Maybe we had 3. We might have had 3 now that I think about it. But in all of our angel rooms, we had no items natively. Oh, no, that's not true. In our last one, we did have Trinity Shield. In 2 of our 3 angel rooms, we just had Spirit Hearts or Eternal Hearts. I can't remember specifically which. So we had to kill the angel, which is fine. We were doing a lot of damage by the end of that run. Get the key piece, re-roll the key piece, and try to get something else out of it. It's just, it's half as good as I would like an angel room to be. If we get... Oh, man, Kane, you're looking pretty wild here. The eye patch and the bandana. You look like a character from Are You Afraid of the Dark or something. I'm hoping that we can get to... Well, that Spirit Heart is awesome. But I'm also... Excuse me? I'm also hoping... What's actually interesting to note is that that would have killed us if we didn't have the body or that Spirit Heart, which is kind of funny. But anyway, I'm hoping to get to 5 cents. Oh, we have a library or an arcade. Sorry, a library or some kind of special key room here. We should definitely keep an eye out for it. That was... I really thought they would die by that point. I want to get enough... Oh, I should have kicked that bomb over there. I want to get enough money to spawn an arcade on the next floor because we have this chariot card. Okay, we got Onsus for vision, the stars, strength, death. Man, we can't get, like, any use out of any of this. I guess we use, like, the Onsus rune, find our secret room. We can't do anything with it. Do we take chariot, death, stars, or strength with us? I think we take chariot in the hopes of making something work on our... deal with the devil, or sorry, our arcade. Kind of an unfortunate use of a key there, but at least we didn't waste a key going to the shop and then waste a key going to that room as well. Those could have been amazing runes, but whatever. If even one of them was a Yera rune, maybe we would have had double the uselessness, which is in its own way a little bit more useful, I think. I will use a bomb there. My thinking with the chariot card is that either we use it against the boss to hopefully secure a deal with the devil. Might come in handy if we end up fighting a difficult boss, like maybe the Haunt or something like that, of course. I'll take Guillotine. It's weird, but I'll take it. For the damage upgrade, basically, not for the fact that it's actually any good. Plus, I like the way it makes my shoulders look. Gives you that real boxy look, that V-taper that all the ladies go crazy for. Did you see Brad Pitt yesterday? His V-taper is out of control. I want to get his genetic fluid and then... create offspring that have a great opportunity to, create more offspring. I don't necessarily believe that. But I did, go to university for biology, so I gotta throw bullshit like that in there occasionally. Anyway! Hey! Don't get too close. Your ass will get smacked. My homie Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre have got my back. Never let me slip, because if I slip, then I'm slipping. We can't do anything there. Oh, we can now that we have 2 bombs. Come back here, though. And blow this up. And maybe we have a secret room adjacent to our curse room. We got a dime out of that. That's pretty crazy. Especially with that key. That's going to give us access to pretty much whatever we want from the shop. Think secret room here? Could be. It might be. Alright, that is going to save us... whoa, yeah, that's awesome. Okay. So that saved us a lot of heartache here. Gave us enough bombs that a bombs or key pill will sort us out for keys for the rest of the game to put it in the, in a kind of cute way. Kind of a clever way, but mostly I'm just excited to have been able to pick up 99 bombs and bomb our way into the curse room for free, where we picked up another key. We do have a bit of a truck? We don't have a bit of a truck. We do have a little bit of a troubling situation here, though, which is that, unfortunately, we don't have any spirit hearts left. So we'll see what happens. This should be easy enough, and there is a tinted rock right next to it. So this should take us to a good position here. Maybe not. We got 2 more keys. Let's just fight the boss. We knew it was going to be the haunt. That's not even a question at this point. So we got 2 possible ways to approach this fight. I think we take plan B, which is use the chariot card on this stage of the fight. And that worked out totally fine. And we used a bomb to secure, you know, easy access here. We don't need HP because we picked up the body so much earlier. And to be honest with you, the mark is just 48-hour energy, not that good. But the mark is just a fairly awesome deal with the devil for us. We fairly well. I don't like saying fairly well. It reminds me too much of my country roots. But we did well, I should say. We traded 1 HP for effectively 1 HP plus damage. I figured with all of our bombs, we might as well blow up a lot of pots. Really want to have the opportunity to get an arcade in the future. With this much HP as Kane, arcades could be a little bit of a fun way to spend some time, actually. Now, on previous guillotine runs, I was starting to come around to the item, you may recall. I was starting to say, hey, you know, the guillotine's not actually that bad. I actually am a little disappointed that we got a size downgrade, which is going to make it maybe a little bit harder to hit with my actual guillotine face. But, yeah, we'll take Swallowed Penny. Now we really want to find blood banks. Sort us out for good for the rest of the game. But I'm still a little bit wary about doing that, but we'll maybe give it a try. We'll see. I think there's no excuse not to buy Blue Map, and I think there's probably no excuse not to buy Sharp Plug either, so we'll buy them both. I wanted to bait him into a shot, then hit him with Guillotine. This is good practice. Not the most effective way to handle this, not the safest way, but it's good practice. Yeah, so now, I mean, Sharp Plug doesn't... There is a great reason to not buy Sharp Plug, by the way. I was wrong. The greatest reason to not buy Sharp Plug is that why would we buy Sharp Plug when we don't have a spacebar item? It's to try to secure, you know, our interests in the future. So we're definitely going to go to our second secret room. Kind of wanted to check out these pills. No guarantee that they're good, but it'll be hard for them to not at least break even for us here, considering we got a health upgrade and then a luck upgrade. Yeah, well worth the bombs that we invested. Now, we have spent 15 bombs on this floor, maybe even more than that, which is a little ridiculous, but I think we got a lot out of it as well. All right, let's move along. I'm honestly feeling pretty good about this run right now. I mean, how could I not? We've got a lot of HP, we've got good damage, and, well, I don't know if I'd attribute too much more to our potential chances of success, but I think it is nice that we have Pyro, especially if we can pick up sad bombs or something. I actually really like runs where we can get a lot of bomb synergy. Dr. Fetus kind of accepted, but you get the idea. All right, rotate around. Thank you, Guillotine. If we can actually make Guillotine work effectively for us, on enemies like this, it's a really easy kind of shortcut to success. And as much as I hate to say it, we can actually afford to make a few mistakes with Guillotine. I'd rather not, but we have, you know, Spirit Hearts and Black Hearts that we can fall back on. I almost like the idea of using Guillotine on these guys so we don't accidentally knock them back into us. And I know that sounds ridiculous, like, you know, what's the safest way to fight those guys? Get right next to them. Maybe not, right? But it felt that way somewhat. If we get Guardian Angel, does our Guillotine head rotate twice as fast? I really doubt it. Another health upgrade. That's pretty excellent. In spite of the fact that, you know, whether or not we actually need it can be debated right now, but still, I'm happy to have it. That was not a very smart use of anything there. We get 2 speed upgrades. I think that's okay. A paralysis, which is not that bad. I'm content, at least, to stick with Swallowed Penny instead of Liberty Cap. We got more Spirit Hearts. We got another something in there. I've seen one of those, haven't I? Tears Up, that's lovely. I haven't seen any of them. Tears Up, Are You a Wizard? Well, Are You a Wizard sucks. But still, that was a good investment there. Let's see what we got going on over here. Now, it's going to be impossible to fucking hit these guys. They're fast, and we have Are You a Wizard? So I'm thinking this is like the true test of our guillotine potential here. Thank you. Still can't shoot straight. That's all right. One of these days we'll sort it out. Should just take the health upgrade, I guess. I don't know why I'm holding it. Not loving the payouts that we've had here. Just be honest about it. We do get a death card, though. That could come in handy. We're down to 79 bombs. That's... I mean, to be honest with you, it's not that bad. This is not a great use of a death card when we're already, you know, probably going to kill them pretty easily, but what's done is done. I will pick up Mom's Pearl. Swallowed Penny, you were, well, we'll change it in a second. Swallowed Penny, good while you lasted. Number 1 is a little riskier, but I like it, actually. I don't know if we've had any range upgrades. Our range is pretty shit, but if we're getting close to enemies with guillotine anyway, I'm not saying it's not a bad thing, but I am kind of saying, like, maybe it's not such a bad thing. Plus, I love the increased rate of fire. We also had a tiers upgrade recently, so it's really, really an increased rate of fire. 1 bomb for 2 cents I can't really get down with, but 1 bomb for 6 cents, absolutely. I will take that quote-unquote Shyamalan trade any day of the week. Now, that was idiotic. You just should not get close to a green champion and use guillotine to try to kill it. It doesn't make any sense. Let's take our key, see what's inside of our shop. There's options this early is amazing. I can't. I really want to take the coin purse because we've got great pills, but I also really, really want to spawn an arcade on the next floor. And I could do it, but I'd have to hit our donation machine. I don't want to hit our donation machine anymore. It's been through the fucking ringer. We've taken it down like 120 cents over the past few episodes. Not few, but the past, you know, several episodes. It's coming to the point where we're going to need to think about building it back up just in case we need to unlock new shop items in the expansion, which I don't expect to come out for at least like another 3 or 4 months, but still, you know, bears thinking about, I think. What do you got in here? Bob's Brain? I mean, this seems like it happens all the time, but I think it's just because Bob's Brain shows up all the time. I don't like Bob's Brain in combination with something like number 1. But I'm assuming that our range is going to improve in the future. Thereby meaning we won't really have Bob's Brain in conjunction with number 1. We'll have Bob's Brain in conjunction with a run that's maybe a little bit more potent from a range perspective. That was really dumb damage on my part. At least it only hit us for half. And that is even dumber damage, but we're still going to get our Deal with the Devil chance here. A little bit of sloppy plays there. I think we'll just take the Cat of Nine Tails for the damage. Almost walked right over that. I do like... That's good. I do like Blue Cap. The tiers upgrade is awesome, but the shot speed downgrade would lower our effective range, and I think that would put us in a position where it'd be very difficult for us to, you know, get close to enemies, and it would make Bob's Brain a little bit even more dangerous for us than it already is, which is mild. It's a mild danger, but we're stacking up some danger on this run, you know. We got Bob's Brain and we got Guillotine. We're no stranger to danger here. We're going to blow up all of this, because I would actually love the opportunity to get some extra pills on top of this run as well. That's Paralysis. Mini-Mush, yeah, okay. So we're going to be super tiny now. Like, really, really small. That's going to make it very difficult to see what the hell I'm doing with my Guillotine play here. But the range upgrade is nice. Yeah, we can now shoot to the other side of the room. Unfortunately, that's not really worthwhile for us. Not too concerned about, like, Boast Rush right now. Thought maybe we could land Bob's Brain in there. You know what? Let's just do something like that. We even got a pill out of it, much to my surprise. Pill's full health. Okay, we don't really need it, but it's nice to know that it's in there. So we'll come in here. Don't get hit by the fires. Pick up that money on the way out. And I'm glad this isn't a reroll room. I'm not going to shoot all that. Nobody's got time for that. But I'm not going to shoot all the fires in there, or all the poops in there, but I'm really glad it wasn't a reroll room, because I kind of like this run. Very scary. Nope, didn't land. Alright, very scary. Landed, but not in the position I wanted it to. I hesitate to call this a one run, but our damage is quite nice. I guess we're hard to hit based on the fact that we're so incredibly tiny, but I'm not totally sold on the fact that that's a good thing. We'll come back for those pills. I just, you know, I'm a procrastinator. I like to worry about things later. We don't have any options whether or not to reroll this, so we should just take it. I'm basically hoping to get into our boss fight soon and not have to worry about losing this Deal with the Devil chance that could be so important for our actual chances of success. At this point, I will make an executive decision to take the Bible. Because it's the pills would be fine too, but we'll take the Bible. One reason why is because it's a spacebar item. The other reason why is because it'll make sure the Bible doesn't show up again. Seems like, you know, cutting off the nose to spite the face, but yeah, we will... You might as well just use it here then, I guess. We will take the Bible to ensure that we don't have to worry about having to take the Bible anymore. I guess we should go back to our second secret room. I'm slowing down a lot here to the point where boss rush is kind of falling away, and that's okay. If it happens that way, it happens that way. Really glad I went back for that. That was 30 seconds well invested. So I have to, if I'm talking frankly about this run thus far, I've been taking way too much damage from Bob's brain, especially considering, oh, come on now. Especially considering we don't have a range penalty anymore. I really should not be taking so much dumb damage from Bob's brain. I gotta remember, I'm a Bob's brain ambassador. I'm trying to make sure that people actually come to respect this item. It's not like I'm fine, we'll go this way. It's not like I'm the only person doing it, but, you know, trying to do my part at the very least. And this is not necessarily painting it into the most positive light right now. Now, really, I think our HP is probably acceptable on this run. What we would benefit from, or need, depending on the way that you want to phrase it, is more damage per shot. If we can get more damage per shot, you know, we're firing so many tiers that we would just be going out of control here. We're a little fast. I already feel like a little bit out of control to begin with, to be honest with you. Alright. Land a Bob's brain shot. Land a Bob's brain shot. Yeah, there we go. That way we don't have to worry about it. We can get close to enemies again if we want to, which we probably shouldn't to begin with, but okay. Dark one. I don't think there's any need for us to really fly here. Yeah, this should be pretty much over. The knockback is a little annoying, but deal with the devil? Yes, we'll totally take the halo in this situation. I think that gives us more damage than the meat actually would. Not much point in flying on this room either. Our speed is actually a little bit problematic for ourselves, but please, lump of coal. Alright, actually, truth be told, I might have preferred Krampus's head so we can get rid of the Bible, but lump of coal is fine as well. We're at, fuck boss rush o'clock, basically. That's very unlikely to work out for us here. This is a room where flying is, actually pretty nice, because I can stand far away, still hit enemies because I'm an idiot, but have a chance to land Bob's brain without putting ourselves too much in harm's way. Alright, so we still have an item room to get on this floor. I forgot we can't fly permanently. That's alright. Oh, wow. No, we don't have an item room on this floor. What did we pick up in our item room? I don't remember. It wasn't Mini Mush. Well, it certainly wasn't the Halo. It wasn't Bob's brain, was it? I don't think so. I don't know. It doesn't matter, apparently. I'm blanking out on that one. That's weird. I mean, there's a lot of items that come in on a regular basis when it comes to Isaac, so I guess it wasn't something that was that potent for us, but I just want to give credit where credit is due and to forget about an item. Well, that's just, you know, it's like signing the company Christmas card without getting absolutely everybody's opinion. You know, you might not even know the person whose birthday it is, but, well, I mean, for Christmas you probably do know whose birthday it is, if we're being realistic here, but you know, you still gotta sign the card. It's a show of company solidarity. Don't you want to be part of a winning team, Carol? Fucking Carol never signs the company Christmas cards. It's a Hallmark holiday. Fuck you, Carol. We're trying to get over the drudgery of working in this paperclip company. You're being a real bitch about it. With a full health pill, I do not mind spending a lot of our HP on this Demon Judgment. Of course, it would be awesome if I could not spend literally 2 times what is actually necessary. Chaos card is good. I'm a little bored with, you know, total destruction. Let's pick it up and see how it works out for us. Didn't change our HP. Not sure if it changed our rate of fire, honestly. I guess we'll keep full health for now, but we're gonna try to use full health on this floor. And thus, oh, one more. And thus, oh, 2 more, wow. I forgot what I was saying. And thus be able to run with the Chaos card in the future. Watch out, Bob's brain's back. And a lot of people have proposed, you know, oh man, we fucked up our deal with the devil chance of something fierce here. A lot of people have proposed certain, you know, nerfs and changes to Bob's brain. Honestly, I don't really think it needs them. But that's your prerogative, not my prerogative. Double haunt. That's not so bad, actually. For this late in the game, you could get a lot worse. Oh, this is an XL floor, right? So I should definitely not just go fight the next boss, that's for sure. I'm just gonna throw down some bombs, like right there. That did not work at all. Bob's brain kind of went off in my face. Good stuff. This should be the end of this fight. Yeah, we're doing some serious damage. We got there's options here, so I'm excited to see what we have the opportunity to pick up. We'll take toothpicks. Definitely do not need another speed upgrade at this juncture in our lives. We got to go back for that chaos card. And 2 item rooms and our last shop. So yeah, there's a lot of, like, important stuff still happening here. I could save the Bible to just kill Mom instantly, but I think we'll have the opportunity to get a couple more rerolls here, so why don't I just, ooh, careful, Bob's brain. Why don't I just take the opportunity to use it here, and maybe we'll get some safety out of it. Good enough, good enough. Okay. I hope there's an arcade on this floor as well. We can actually make pretty good use of it. Yeah, we'll open that. Unlimited keys on this floor. We're going to be using a decent amount, so I don't mind this showing up. Might have preferred like an infamy or something like that, but that's okay. Life goes on. What's giving us our regen here? We didn't pick up placenta or anything like that. Did we? Was placenta in that item room? Am I freaking out? I'm losing it. Oh, you know what? We got Charm of the Vampire. Okay, that was what was in that item room. And now I don't feel so bad, because it's not like I forgot something monumental. It was just an item that I picked up and was like, yeah, I remember exactly what I said. We can't re-roll it, so we might as well take it. That's the most glowing endorsement of any item in Rebirth. Well, we don't have a choice, so come along, bud. It's like community service or something like that. Lifesteal. It's like community service. Where you at? Yeah. Yeah, I had a feeling. Oh, yes. I don't mind if I do take one of the best items in the game. So Polyphemus will drastically lower our rate of fire. That was just the dumbest damage, but it'll drastically lower our rate of fire, but disproportionately increase our, disproportionately increase our damage done as well. Tough dodge. I really should stop trying to dodge, and I should just start putting my face in between the shots. But it's a hard habit to break, man. Alright, so this Polyphemus pickup, if it wasn't a one-run before, and it might not have been, honestly, mostly because of my inability to dodge with the guillotine, but if it wasn't a one-run before, it probably is now, but I'm still a little hesitant to call it, just because the guillotine throws such a monkey wrench into things. Yes, you're not wrong. I could use our Bible to get that chest, but I'd rather save it for an instant kill on Mom. It's my hypothesis for the best way to handle that. We are one-shotting these gluttonies. That's pretty good. You know what I would love on this run? Yeah, we know. Death's touch, Mom's knife, brimstone, yada yada, broken record. No. Hear me out. I would actually love the ability to fly on this run. I know that's something I also say a lot, but anyway. I would love the ability to fly on this run, because I feel like that would save me from so much bullshit damage. It's like it would be oh, I might as well use it here. It would be disproportionately good relative to the average quality of a flying item, which is already pretty solid. I'd say that worked out relatively well. That's our Chaos card, which we want. I have no interest in Mom's eye. That's Cain's eye, sorry. I have no interest in either of the items, but certainly that is one. Take this. Still have our shop. Bob's brain's gonna go, yeah. Still have our shop, still have our item room. One item room anyway, we'll come back for that. Pin's gonna pop up here. Poor motherfucker doesn't even know what's about to hit him. Bob's brain is back. Wow, we shot under an enemy. Bob's brain is still back. Nice. We're never going to land a Bob's brain shot. I guess it's just time, you know, in every young man's life when he realizes that. Ah, we know we landed one, but it went off right in our face. That happens to the best of us as well. Alright, with our damage, or our DPS, to put it more accurately, we probably should be able to get out of this without getting hit. Easy enough. Picked up another key. Might as well, you know, with 75 bombs, might as well be looking for special stuff here. We got one Spirit Heart. And hopefully that's like a Hierophant card or something useful. We're already past boss rush, so we don't need to look for teleportation. Champion belt for sure, and compass for sure, and then we can donate enough money to take us nearly to 100. Still looking for a better spacebar item, but that's a nice pickup. Alright, and that's straight up the end of the floor. Except for the item room over here. And also, oh, a second secret room. It is not even close to the end of the floor. What am I talking about? Just get out of this without being a total idiot. We can open as many golden chests as we want. That's what I was looking for, actually. I was going to complain earlier that a golden chest didn't give us infamy. And there it is. No, you gotta kill this thing, yeah, because I don't trust these things. You know what? Why am I... I'm gonna walk out, then walk back in. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. They're still gonna be here, dog. You're still gonna have to deal with them. Okay, our second secret room now. We can see it. It's up here. Easy. Luck up. Yeah, don't mind if I do. Makes our chest a little bit easier. Really hope that Bob's brain shot would hit at the end, but that's okay. Another speed upgrade. At this point, it is getting a little ridiculous, but I'll try to deal with it. Don't have much choice in the matter, so we'll go sack of pennies. And you know, fuck the second secret room. I think we should just go for broke here. We are quite literally nearly broke as well, but anyway. There is a path that we can take back to not have to fight any enemies, but we got Mom's Pearl. Maybe it's good to actually fight the enemies now. Although if I'm losing the Spirit Hearts, it's not. We can go back and... Actually, there's a Spirit Heart we need to go back and get anyway. Sure, we don't have to use a bomb to do this, but we have 71 bombs. Oh, yes. So I was going to kill Mom instantly, but now we'll kill Mom semi-instantly in a different way. Tammy's had such a good pickup. A little samey, I'll admit, but I like it. And we definitely have the damage necessary to win this run now. The only question is, can I avoid, you know, taking a lot of bullshit damage myself? And that's, I'm not totally sure about that one yet. I can't believe I didn't get hit there. Just like an extremely lucky twist of fate basically kept me in. Bob's brain's gonna be back any second. There it is. Try to land it, like right here. That was good. We're safe. Easy fight. No deal with the devil. Definitely taking the Polaroid, though, and down to the next floor. So, is it a one run? I might have missed a tinted rock on that room, by the way. Is it a one run? Not technically yet. But it could, you know, pretty easily get there in the future. We don't need much to make Tammy's head an item that's overpowerful to the extent that people complain about it. That's for sure. Doesn't really matter where we put this bomb. In fact, with the compass, why am I even coming over here? We're not going to become Guppy on this run. There's something refreshing about that. We might as well just come down this way. Not counterfeit penny. Not counterfeit... okay. Instead, we can just bum rush our boss room here and hope for like a raw damage deal with the devil. Yeah, even when we miss the Bob's brain shot, we're doing some good shits with our actual individual tiers. Just wanted to come to this room to let the creep dissipate. On this one, I may go to the second secret room because it's so close. Oh, fine. It's hard to pick up this shit when you got guillotine, but I'll do it. Okay. Throw this down here. We didn't even have to fight any enemies to make it happen, so I'm in. And I mean, I could try to get a nicer trinket, but I don't think we need one. I'll just blow it up and take whatever resources we can get for ourselves. Basically ended up trading a key, trading one bomb for a key and a penny there. That's a decent trade as far as I'm concerned. Kind of surprised that I ended up doing as much damage as it did, but I'm not complaining. Ah, a tears upgrade as well. Very useful now that we have Polyphemus. And let's go be mad about Conquest showing up. There's a case to be made for taking White Pony here, but I'm not going to do it because we have an option. So we take Blood Clot and no, maybe there's some items here. Okay, well we got Tammy's head, or sorry, Guppy's head. Guppy's head is also awesome. I think Tammy's head just a little bit better. And now that we got this, I actually will do my due diligence a little bit more. I'm going to come back here and see what we got in our curse room. Deals with the devil have not been great for us for a couple of runs now. Just bombs, huh? Well, we do have enough HP to get back to full health on this floor, so I'm not going to sweat it. That Blood Cloud pickup is pretty nice. I'm not going to say that that's the one winner. The run winner? Wait, that actually makes sense. Did I say the one winner or the one winner? The run winner. What is wrong with my brain? Run winner. It just sounds like I'm talking like a dog right now. Run winner. Run winner, not one rinner. Run winner, not one... I apologize for whatever is going on neuro-linguistically speaking for me right now. That is, like, if you want to talk about a two-word tongue twister, I think I just found my personal kryptonite there. So if I go crazy, which it seems like I have, you guys can keep calling me Superman if you're interested. I fucking hate 3 Doors Down. I'm sorry, okay? I don't know the people in 3 Doors Down. I don't know if they're good people or terrible people. I have no reason to believe that they're terrible people, but I think, like, I just heard Kryptonite and Here Without You so many times when I was, like, I don't know, between the ages of, like, 14 and 19, that I can't talk about them. It brings back terrible memories. And now we'll continue to, because I've associated it with my inability to speak a phrase, which is apparently one of the cornerstones of my commentary. Run winner. Man, that is still kind of freaking me out. And you might think I'm putting on airs or something here, but I'm not. It's very unusual. Well, yeah, that's bad damage. That's alright. What do you think about this? We finally got a blood bank. And I have no interest in using it. Yeah. I was going to push that and hope for something a little bit better, maybe, but alright, it happens. Surprised I didn't get hit there. Surprised Bob's brain didn't hit there. I guess it's, you know, turnabout is fair play. Are you a wizard? Not really interested in what you're selling right now. So I fucked it up. I used Tammy's head when my guillotine had placed my head within the wall, so we actually just didn't get any bullets out of it whatsoever. That's pretty shitty. I can't believe that still worked. That shouldn't have worked. You just reinforced my terrible bomb placement right there, game. I hope you know that. I don't mind. I figure this one will probably be over pretty quickly, and I was hoping we'd pick up, maybe... I guess this is better than the quarter if we wanted it to be. Like, we could use some extra bombs to pick up some more money, but I don't really feel the obligation to do that right here. I'm actually, like, by design, gonna choose to do 1 extra room. Man, guillotine really has the potential to fuck up your Tammy's head play, right? I did it again on this room. There we go. Mr. Boom. Ugh. Still have 70 bombs, so I'm not going to sweat too much the possibility of not picking that one up. Don't worry, any day now. Might as well in the meantime do like that. Eternal Heart wouldn't be so bad. Yeah, I'll take it. Might take damage on the Mom's Heart fight. Shit happens, right? We could use the Chaos card if we wanted to really secure this HP, but I don't really give a shit. It shouldn't matter, let's put it that way. But I could easily end up getting shot by one of these lasers, or I could easily end up hitting myself with Bob's brain. Or I could just get hit by one of those. That's also a possibility. I'm sorry, Eternal Heart. I should have treated you better. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? We're done. Alright, easy enough. We'll head up to the cathedral. It should still be a 1 run. There's definitely a potential for a loss residing in here. Curse of the Unknown. Not superbly risky, honestly. We have a decent amount of HP. If we run into a truly, like, heinous situation, we can always Chaos card the boss. Assuming it's not heinous enough that we haven't completely, you know, missed that. I actually feel like a Chaos card... Let's make this a little easier on ourselves here. I feel like a Chaos card might actually be kind of tricky to land with Guillotine, though, so I guess I shouldn't rely on that. Never really considered that. Might as well take the Lover's card. It might ruin our invincibility, but gives me a little peace of mind as well. Again, I should stop trying to dodge, and instead just start embracing the Guillotine Chaos and get in there. Every time I've won, it's been in spite of Guillotine, and that's on me. That's not on Guillotine. I still think that there's probably... somewhere within me is a seed of respect for Guillotine that I just have been unable to bring out. Like, I've been unable to really sell it to my actual, like, conscious brain as opposed to just my subconscious, you know? But I could see it happening. I like to like the misfit items. Some of them, anyway. We have been going very quickly here towards the back half. I guess because we have the compass, not necessarily because we're doing crazy damage. Bad use of a key, but again... I say again because it happens all the fucking time. Again, it doesn't seem to matter. Hopefully we can just land this. I fucking hate Daddy Longlegs, man. He's so hard to dodge. Like, the feet that come down, they're telegraphed a little bit. Those ones are fine. It's the ones that come down randomly. I don't even know. Maybe you can stand by the door and be safe, but then sometimes it feels like you get pushed out as a result. 48-hour energy. 48-hour energy. Paralysis, full health. Let's take full health. I guess we want full health. I was thinking... actually, no, we don't. We want Chaos card. I was thinking it could be cool to take 48-hour energy into the boss fight and then just, like, spam the shit out of Tammy's head. But, I don't know if that's actually that viable. Our Tammy's head damage doesn't seem that good against enemies with high HP. Mostly just a lot of enemies with low HP, and we can tear through them very easily. Very poor dodge on my part there. I guess before we leave, we will make an effort to get that full health pill. And then we'll be at full health for the next floor. Hopefully we won't have Curse of the Unknown, which will give me a little bit more peace of mind. But as of right now, I'm feeling like there's pretty much no chance we die on this floor, considering we've only taken one hit. Not on the entirety of the floor, but on the specifically the Isaac fight. We're about 2 hits away from killing Isaac. Hopefully Bob's brain doesn't fuck it up for me by hitting me in the process, although I guess it really doesn't matter because we'll be going back down here, picking up full health, picking up Chaos card, and then leaving. So the win should be definitely within the realm of possibility. I'm not even sure what I would want here to make it better. More damage, more everything. More Louis V my mama couldn't get through to me. We really didn't benefit too much at all here. We don't want the speed upgrades. Ghost Baby sucks. Yum Heart is effectively 1 HP, like 1 consumable red heart on the ground that I can take advantage of. Whoop-de-doo, Basil. What does it all mean? But we should still have a win here regardless. I'm going to try to use Chaos card. I don't like my odds. I'll be straight with you on that one. If we can get a full health pier, we can get a full health pill anywhere on this floor, but obviously that was looking like the most, likely situation. Then I think we're pretty much set. Oh, don't kill yourself, man. Thank you. I needed your card. Nope, never mind. Kinda wish you'd done yourself in and saved me the trouble now. Oh no, we got another one back here. I'm sorry I said that about your relative earlier. The sloth people are a lovely, lovely people. Very, very helpful, friendly. Stars card is not worthwhile. I take it back. They suck. They smell bad. I can't believe the poison damage didn't kill that little chub. Oh, he's a regular-sized chub, but I can't believe he's not dead regardless. We will go back for Yum Heart before the boss fight, I guess, if it warrants it. I'm fairly confident I'm actually going to whiff with the Chaos card. I hate when people do that. You know, I hate when people don't believe in themselves, and they say, oh, I'll probably just fuck it up anyway. Because then, even if they're not fishing for sympathy, it puts the onus on you to not be an asshole, right? By being like, oh no, you're a good person, blah, blah, blah. Trust me, you'll do fine. But in this case, I kind of, well, we might as well take it. I kind of feel like it's just logic. My head is spinning around. I have a pretty good batting average with the Chaos card in normal situations, but I've been known to fuck it up occasionally. But in this particular situation, we're like trying to hit a stationary target, but we're a moving shooter. You know, it's like not keeping your hand steady when you're shooting in billiards or something like that. It's going to make it very difficult for you to land an accurate shot. Alright, luckily Infamy saved us from taking damage there. So here's the moment of truth, I guess. We're going to give it a shot. Fuck you, Yum Heart. I'm going to try from this side. Ah, we did it! Okay! I really did not think that we would, but hey. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the run. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.